Why this story matters. In a world often dominated by negative headlines, stories like this remind us that meaningful progress is happening every day. Quick summary: this story highlights recent developments related to literacy, showing how constructive action can lead to meaningful results. There's no question that the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted the education of millions of children. According to the BBC, US literacy rates dropped significantly in 2020, a trend that educators have been working hard to reverse. Despite efforts to continue classes through remote learning, school closures disproportionately affected the country's most vulnerable students, including students in low-income families and non-English-speaking households. In Colorado, the issue is especially stark. A 2025 report found that over half of children in grades 3 to 8 are reading below proficient levels. Alfred Tartan, Ph.D., is an executive director at Colorado's Literacy Research Center and Clinic, which opened its doors to Aurora locals in February. He said that their mission is twofold. Would you like to read more good news about literacy rates teachers stepped during and pandemics? The goal of this research center is to do what we can to ensure that fewer and fewer students are being unserved by literacy instruction in this state, Tartan told MSU Denver RED. While we're conducting statewide research, we will also provide direct clinical services to students and adults who may want to identify if they have a reading difficulty. In Sonoma County, California, teachers and school districts are also mobilizing. The Sonoma County Office of Education recently launched a regional campaign to improve literacy by third grade, which has long been considered a critical milestone in child development. The fellowship attracts grade school teachers from across 40 counties to share what works and what doesn't. The biggest takeaways emphasize day-to-day phonics learning and instilling confidence in their students. Natasha Simpson, a second-grade teacher at Bellevue Elementary School, said that she's seen the impact of the fellowship program firsthand. I had a boy who started second grade as a non-reader at the end of the school year. He was reading at the end of the first grade level, Simpson told the Press Democrat. It's unlocked something for him. The fellowship speakers talked about confidence, and that's there for him now. Image by Jan Krukow in Canton, Ohio. The Black Assistance Foundation is bridging educational and nutritional gaps with the Breakfast Books program, which provides a quiet space for students in grades 3 through 8 to do their homework on Sunday mornings. And the allure of a free, hot breakfast buffet doesn't hurt either. It's about children being able to come someplace positive and expand on their reading skills, and also being able to feed them as well during that time, Shanda Robinson, who serves on the Foundation's board, told the Canton Repository. Across the country, teachers are joining forces with universities, nonprofits, and families to create what researchers call a literacy ecosystem. This community-based approach prioritizes earlier intervention, one-on-one coaching, and ensuring that books are freely available in students' lives. In Worcester, Massachusetts, Beth Orsini knew she could help with the latter. According to NBC News, several of the town's public elementary schools don't have libraries at all. So Orsini, who runs the indie bookstore Hake House Books, teamed up with Sandy Burgers of the Changemakers Rotary Club of Central Massachusetts to create free libraries throughout the city. At first, they installed them on the sides of community fridges provided by Woo Fridge, a non-profit combating food insecurity. Then they recruited a network of volunteers to build a book nook inside Vernon Hill Elementary School. The new library and its freshly donated books inspired the staff to increase their reading goals for the year. If we work together, it can happen pretty quickly and pretty easily, said Orsini, who has more book nooks planned for the coming school year. I think literacy is really one of the keys to success. A version of this article originally appeared in the 27-25 education edition of the Good Newspaper. Header image by Lena Kavaka-Pexels. Article goodheadlines.org curates positive and solution-focused stories from trusted sources around the world.